about it like, we have to try and stay on this line to perform. And after a win, everyone is here. You could see the celebrations in the hotel, to players maybe the next day not going to bed on time, to not eating what they're supposed to be eating. And then if we lost the game, everyone was, you see the divides in the team. Some players start speaking to this player, to that player, we should do this different, and then still trying to galvanize everyone. So like there was some key moments. I think after the first game in the group stage, we drew against Equatorial Guinea, which they had the top scorer. Um, I think they were probably overperforming. We had 6 or 7, 8 great chances, and they had one, and they scored. We equalised directly after, thankfully. But we didn't deserve to win the game because they also defended well. But I think if you looked at it more from a global perspective, from a bird's eye view, we had the better chances, and the Nigerian media was directly on us. Okay, the team is not up to scratch. What are we going to do about it? So the next day we had a meeting on the pitch, and I just said to the guys, feel free, everyone, to speak. Tell me what you think we should be doing more. We had the conversation. I said, don't make it too general. If you see something about someone you don't like, tell them. We're a family here. It's just us, no coaches, no media, no one. If you see something about me you don't like, tell me. Because this is the moment. Let's not wait until the tournament is over to say, okay, we should have done this different or that different. And I think we had a real heart-to-heart, and everyone had a chance to speak. Not everyone liked it, but I think, afterwards we realized, okay, we're honest with each other now, and I think we needed that to perform, right? And then afterwards, you saw the game against Ivory Coast. We played well, defensive system. We changed a little bit. We won 1-0. Ivory Coast maybe didn't perform as well as they did, but it gave us such a boost that we didn't have to talk about those things again. But now the whole thing was, okay, how can we not get carried away and think we're going to win the tournament in the second group stage game? And then, speaking to everyone to calm down. This is what we need to do. This is what's going to happen next. This is the knockout phase is going to happen. Last AFCON, we went out in the round of 16 when everyone thought we were favourites. So I think you share those moments and share those experiences. I think in the team now we had different leaders, and because you have players that have won the AFCON before, Kenneth Omero, Ahmed Musa, players like myself who've been there now 3 AFCONs, some players that were new, and yeah, it's good to try and keep that together, but also say, okay, we were more ready this time, and everyone had an input. It wasn't just me talking or Musa talking, or the coach talking or Kenneth talking. So I think that was the real power. Our coach did something beautiful as well, where he made sure every day one of the players had a quote, which we had up in breakfast, to say, something motivational. Could be something personal. So it was a chance for everyone to speak. They had to then, at dinner time, once they've been up all day, explain what they wanted to say. And it was a good way, I think, for everyone to feel like they were involved and also have their say. Maybe some players that don't necessarily speak up, they had to. So I think that togetherness was already created by so many different aspects. It was my role, I felt, and it was just more about managing the mental space of everyone and getting everyone to really understand that together we could do something special, So I think that was my way of trying to lead through the tournament.
Fantastic.
Oh, that's the inside from the Super Eagles. But yeah, I came, and when I came, I felt the spirit. I was next door. You were having dinners, and when you were having dinners, and you guys started to sing, I felt like in church. I was like, "Yo, the ground, the ground was gonna just open up." That the spirit was so pure, it was so authentic, and I.
And let me just add something to that, because in a team we have half the team is Muslim, half the team is Christian, right? But in those moments, everyone's together. And the same before the game, we pray before the start of the half, end of the half. We have a Christian prayer, we have a Muslim prayer, and it's like a moment where everyone connects. And I think the beauty about religion and so tied into football in general is that it's a moment when people are pure, they're vulnerable, right? And you share and you feel like togetherness. So I think that's, like you said, you probably sat next door, but everyone was in there. It wasn't just the Christian players or this or that. Everyone was together, and it became less about different types of religions, but more just everyone being in sync and being open and sharing that.